Peace. Today is Monday, November 5th. Make it today's math.
Power refinement.
That's right. Power is the truth, and the truth is the light, which takes one out of darkness and allows one to know who one is in this universe. Refinement is to be cleansed mentally as well as physically. Peace to the gods and earth. Peace. Welcome back to the Not a Mean Godcast. I'm Lord Jamar.
I'm Digga.
We got the fact checker Rage up in this bitch.
Out here.
I got my man, sound man extraordinaire, Alex.
What's going on, y'all?
In the house. And my man, Harold, behind the cameras. What's good, Harold?
What's up?
Yeah. All right, so we back for another week.
Yeah, man. It's been a very busy past couple of weeks for me.
Yeah, I see you doing a lot of flip mode.
Flip mode is
reconfigurations and talk about it.
Officially back in effect.
First of all, welcome back into the studio.
Oh yes. Yay!
Last week you were shindigging it.
Right.
Shout out to our people at shindig.com. So we were able to remotely bring you into the show, but there's nothing like having that 20-second honey bun right here in the studio
live in the
with
flesh.
us.
Right
watching
on.
the steam just,
Well, shouts out to Foxy Alex for keeping my seat nice and warm and smellable.
Always. Exactly. That's how we have to do it. Come on.
Word.
So anyway, you weren't here last week.
I was not here last week.
Because you were in the studio doing Flipmode Squad 20-year anniversary album.
Word.
And tell me, how's that coming along?
It's actually coming along great. Initially we were supposed to just, come in there initially we were going to just release like some lost files, like stuff that we had did,
right.
20
years ago.
Close to 20 years ago that never got released. So listening to the tracks, it's like, it's kind of dated, not really the best representation of where we at now. I mean, some were still classic, but a lot of the punchlines and stuff get old. So we said, all right, let's go on for a week, knock it out, boom. DJ Scratch was originally producing the whole project.
Okay.
So we record for about a week. We actually start getting beats from other producers. Like once we enter Knots, shouts out Knots Raw into the fold. We got Knife Wonder production. We actually just got a Rockwaller production. Like now it's turning into like an album.
Right.
Like, originally we just wanted to just kind of throw something out real quick for nostalgic purposes, but now it's really turning into that. And by popular demand, we were able to track down Lord Have Mercy.
Wow.
So now, now the cipher is, Rah Digga was able to track down Lord Have Mercy. So,
Rah Digga got all the connections.
Can I address a rumor real quick on social media?
What's that?
Man, the rumor is you out here scraping plates, raising bars, calling women's out their names. How you do that verse?
I mean, that's what I do. Like,
I was like, yeah.
Well, if you're not familiar with what's going on right now, what Rage is even talking about, Digga posted a verse of hers from a song from the upcoming Flipmode album. Mm-hmm. And needless to say, it was quite fiery.
Fire.
I don't know if I got a chance to tell you, but yeah, that shit was fire.
Thank you.
My only concern, the verse was hot and I was feeling the frame and everything. Then this damn Jamaican just put his face in the frame.
And started kissing her on the cheek.
Which I call him Buster.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
I blood walk through this blood sport. Shorty from up north, let me kick my Uggs off. I come for your food, to that plate scrape. Have you in your feelings like a bitch trying to date Drake. I'm in my Jada bag, can't Crystal Lake they ass. Ever since high school, Obi with the liquor draft. Watch how I fake the pass, suit up like a laser tag. Heard the bar low it now, bitch bout to raise it back. Fuck your algorithms and your stat facts. Getting stripped like chicks getting their snatch class. Holla at your girl and bitches ready to rap.
I started biting your niggas for a reason.
Buster.
And y'all see me trying to look. You see me trying to keep my cool. Like, damn, I'm trying to spit my face. Get out of my face.
man.
Look, with the cigarette in hand. Can you see the cigarette in the side frame? Little smoke entering the frame.
So what? So yeah, that was a dope verse. But what it was interesting is we noticed that after you posting it, Taraji P. Henson repost your shit.
Yeah, she did.
And fucking now the shit had like, when I had saw it at that time, it was like 125,000 views or some shit on her page.
Now it's like, well, on her page, it's probably up. It's like 400 something. Busta's got about 200 something.
Crazy.
I got a little 50 something.
Listen, that is big.
Yeah, I saw a lot of reposts. Shouts out to Pete Rock too. Pete Rock reposted.
I think it speaks to the thirst for real hip hop. You know what I mean?
Especially on the female side.
I was gonna say, and especially on the female side. Like, I think people got a real taste of nostalgia. As far as, oh shit, this is real rap.
What rapping sounds like.
And this is real rap from my era. And you go, girl. Like, you still fucking sound tight and motherfucking, you know what I mean? Whatever age you are, I don't know, 25, whatever the fuck. But
I don't waver in my conviction. I don't conform. Like, always was and will be forever a spitter.
I even saw some tweets where you were talking about, you're scratching your head trying to figure out how to like dumb your shit down to get on some of the party joints because the rapidy rap girl inside you will not allow you.
Oh yeah, I made a joke.
Not get into rhyme schemes and all of that type of shit.
I made a joke. So I was like, okay, so now we're at the end of the album.
You're not joking.
No. I was joking. No, I'm not joking. But I was joking because now you're at the end of the album and now there goes we need the single wooty wooty woot, and I was laughing to myself because I'm like, wow. It really takes a long time to sit here and try to figure out how to rap stupid.
Right.
Without, because what comes naturally to me is, double rhyming and triple rhyming and rhyme schemes. And I'm like, okay, but I don't want to break up this rhyme scheme. That's what I said. I was like, I hate breaking up rhyme schemes to try to to catch the wave or some shit. And I was like, but people were really talking to me like, oh, just, don't dumb it down. And I'm looking like, okay, in real life, do I look like the type of motherfucker that dumps? Yeah, I know I'm playing, but yeah, that's I always get a kick out of how easy it is to come up with songs like Tight, but it'll take 9 studio sessions to come up with a party and bullshit, which is probably my least complex rhymes to date. So
now, after not,
and half of them Biggie lines, so go figure.
After not being in the studio for so long with this specific group of people, how is it coming back into the studio and trying to rekindle what was once kindled?
I mean, as far as I think the love is still there, so it definitely, it took the first week, it took a little adapting, just getting reacclimated to everybody's personality. Everybody's grown and settled in whatever direction and sentiment they dealing with. So it took the first week for everybody to just kind of lay out, what they were tolerating, what they weren't tolerating, and it's been pretty smooth sailing since, at least for me, because I lay ground rules down from the gate. Like, I need sleep, I need food, I need makeup, once I lay my shit down, that's what it is. But it's always been with me, I think my opinion and kind of my say has always been something that's been highly regarded amongst the crew, because people know that I'm really about this MC life. Like, I'm not just some token girl in the clique. Like, they listen to me as much as they listen to Busta. You know what I mean? It definitely, like, his I guess his oversight on everything is always about the business and you know and even so the art, but he also has to balance that business perspective, whereas I'm strictly coming from the MC perspective. So anything I say is always going to be in the best interest of, you know, the artistic outcome of the situation, whereas, you know, Busta has to deal with the artistic and the business and, you know, whatever else he's dealing with. But me, it's always about being the best MC you can be. So any input I give, niggas know that it's coming from a real genuine place, and, you know, they better keep up.
All right. Well, do you are there any songs, like, just give me a couple names of standouts that you think, like, when they come out, people's gonna be fucking with this one?
Well, they definitely gonna the snip I gave. They definitely gonna be fucking with that.
I heard that song too.
Cause
strong. I don't know if I heard the version with Lord Have Mercy.
Well, he just dropped his verse last night on it, but yeah, the other one. Everybody's going off on that.
That's hard.
There's a joint called Wave.
That's the Wave. Yeah.
That's Hard Body. The album intro is Hard Body. I'm gonna say pretty much all of it. Everything Knots brought to the table is bananas.
Shout out to Knots.
We even got we got some joints that are not like traditional boom bap. We got some A-Rap music joints, but they definitely provide a nice aesthetic to the situation. You know, I don't want to call it boom trap because we're not trapping, but it's a nice current take on boom bap.
You got some 808 up in that motherfucker.
Oh yeah, for sure.
808 snares and kicks are being used.
Absolutely. And I can't front. Like, I like rocking with Flipmode. I can appreciate rocking with Flipmode because they oftentimes take me out of my box. Because if you leave me to my own vices, I will just rock out with Knots forever. Right. Like, I'll just be, you know, boom bap goddess, you know, forever. But when I get with Busta oftentimes, or, you know, Flipmode, I'll do things that I wouldn't normally do myself, and that's how a record like Mariah will come about, or that's how a record like Touch It will come about, which are my biggest records to date. So, you know, I can appreciate. When
you were put out of your comfort zone, you ended up having some of your
hit records,
biggest successes. So it's like, damn.
So you know, this is why I always entertain going out on a limb, or, you know, stepping outside of my box in regards to Flipmode. Like, I trust, you know, Busta can take me to that place that will work, you know, that will work for my excuse me, within the confines of my artistry.
I think that's almost like a life lesson if you think about it. Like, just going outside of your comfort zone sometimes and just doing things that you're not necessarily comfortable doing. I was just talking to your brother a little while before the show, and I was telling him how I learned how to ski. Okay.
I did that in boarding school.
I learned this like damn near, you know, 40 years old type of shit. You understand what I'm saying?
Like, you ain't break no bones.
Right. But you know, it's just going outside your comfort zone. Mm-hmm. You're in a situation and you could just be like, nah, fuck that, you know. Mm-hmm. That's some white people shit, or whatever the case may be. But, you know, I'm looking at it. I'm seeing little kids coming down the hill. I'm seeing fucking old motherfuckers. I said, you know what? I could do, like, the competitor in me. Said I could do that. But in order to do it, I'm going to have to attempt to do something I haven't necessarily done before, which puts you outside your comfort zone.
How many times did you fall, Jay?
A few times, but not no disastrous fall.
You ain't snowball, did you?
I didn't wipe 9, do nothing like that. I ain't hurt myself, but I went down a couple times but at the same time, by the end of the day, you know,
you was skiing 190. He's like,
son, like you think I'm bullshit? Like
No,
the white
that's how
people
it
was
go.
like, no way, this is no way this is your first time ever fucking skiing. Like, word to me, I never did this in my life. See, but I used to be nice on the motherfucking roller skates back in the days.
Oh.
And I used to ice skate and shit.
I can ice skate. I can't
Yeah.
roller skate for shit.
I'm telling I used to be nice. Like in 5th, 6th grade, back in the real roller skating days.
Yeah.
I was a roller skating ass nigga. Like tricks, all of that type of shit.
Damn,
And then, like,
I'm jealous. I was always jealous of people that I can ice skate. I can't roller skate. I can play lacrosse. I can't play basketball. Like and I don't like watermelon. like all
kind of nigga is you?
Just like, yo, my whole hood ghetto pass.
can't
Not even
front.
when it's cubed up with the other fruits. Like
I can't front. I never was nice in basketball like that. Like I was a baseball and football dude. Like, but basketball for some reason, like, just escaped me. Like I'd be good on certain days, and then other days I'm horrible. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's just was my basketball shit. So it wasn't like stereotypically every black nigga could play basketball.
or
Right.
watermelon. Right.
Or
And I
like
was
watermelon.
very athletic.
Or the
See,
flavor grape.
No, well, see now that I don't like. I don't like grape juice, but
I don't like-
I do love some watermelon. Although seedless watermelon is an abomination against nature. First of all, any seedless thing. Let's talk about this. This is something that we just stumbled into. Seedless fucking foods is some Frankenstein shit, and they want you to be seedless. They want you to be seedless. Think about it. That's why they're giving you some seedless shit. What kind of fruit doesn't have a seed? How does it reproduce itself? How does it reproduce itself? That means this is genetically modified bullshit, because any real fruit is going to have a seed.
It sounds like that Monsanto play though.
Monsanto.
Yeah, Monsanto.
Yes, it all ties into that type of shit, but it all ties into the science of now you as a person, what do we call our children? Seeds.
Right.
What are they trying to do? They're trying to control birthing populations. You see what I'm saying? They're trying to control our seeds. They would rather it that you don't have the seed and that they grow the seed in a motherfucking test tube for you.
Right.
Just like they'll grow the watermelon for you. Just like they'll grow the grapes for you. But don't try to plant your own fucking shit.
Right.
And we're going to make it so you can't plant any fucking grapes or any fucking watermelons because you don't have the seed.
That's been the goal of every
to do
power
so.
structure though. Most imperial power structures, like from time immemorial, have been trying to like control birth, resources. You know what I mean?
That's why black women all over the world right now are just popping up with fibroids and shit.
Okay.
I never heard
Right, yeah,
the
yeah.
word fibroid in my mom's and my auntie's generation.
Listen, what do you think it does to you genetically to be eating a food that has no seeds? Like, what do you think it's doing to your cells? To be exactly, you don't know. You don't know. And we need to find out.
Yo,
but I'm telling you, it's doing something sinister.
funny you should say
Don't
that.
fuck with seedless shit.
We were actually just having a conversation in the studio about how they're making like how China's making like plastic rice and
a fake beef. Did you see that thing?
And making fake lettuce. Like did you see that?
I saw some shit where they had fake beef. It was like on a fucking roller or some shit.
I saw fake
And
lettuce.
It looked like they were cutting it almost like leather or some shit. Was crazy. You saw fake lettuce.
I saw fake lettuce. It's like they were pouring it into some liquid. Almost, it looked like pink pancake batter when they were pouring it in, and they pull it out, and it was. And I don't know if they how it got colored, but yeah, it's like fake lettuce.
What in the Frankenstein fuck are we
What was the
dealing with?
consistency?
So-
Did it have that? It look like lettuce, like green and
It
leafy?
looked just like lettuce when it was done. I'm watching on YouTube, but
when it's done.
when it was done, it looked just like it looked just like a head of lettuce, and apparently these fake foods are being made in China and purposely being bought by the U.S. because they can't keep up with the
Jay, let me ask you a question.
with the rate of consumption.
Let me ask you a controversial question. Like, do you think there's any holy place where tech can meet food and sustenance and, enhance, let's say, the output or yield of what we consume? Or do you think food needs to be a complete traditional, measured way?
Listen, everything is about balance. Of course, technology can meet food. I mean, a garden hoe is technology. You understand what I'm saying?
Hydroponics.
It's all how far do you go with this shit? Like there are natural pesticides and shit like that. But why aren't these guys using them? Because, when it comes to businesses and these big corporations, well, that's probably more expensive. Or, Joe Blow, who has the chemical thing over here, I promised him I was going to use his shit.
Right.
So and I got money invested. So it becomes, money over people's lives, people's health. That doesn't matter when it comes to making money. And this is part of my whole point of the society that we live in.
It's bad enough they shooting up animals with the hormones. It's like now we got to eat cloned hormoned animals.
Right,
it's like how then what's gonna be the next step after that?
We're about to go to break, but I just saw in my timeline, I saw a deer that was riddled with tumors all over its body because it was eating grass that had been sprayed. And I mean, this shit looks so fucking crazy. Like you never seen a fucking deer like this. This shit had big ass tumors all over its body. And the motherfucker, and it still looked innocent in the eyes. It still looked like, what?
Wow.
What's going on?
Why you had to paint that image? I feel sad.
Yo, bro, you should feel sad.
Damn.
Cause that could be you.
It is.
Listen, that could be you. They want to fucking Frankenstein you, your food, your fucking the world.
Who's that? Who's they? I love asking him who's they.
Who's they? The fucking the powers that be.
The powers that be.
Socio-economic status quo, them.
Exactly. The corporation called
PTB. We will call them PTB.
What's that?
The powers that be.
Powers that be. There you go.
PTB in them.
PTB in them. Okay? And they have a color too. You're not a being Godcast. We'll be back. Peace. It's the absence of all confusion. United we stand, divided we fall. 2 fingers together is the real peace sign, y'all. Brand Nubian peace gear. Hoodies. T-shirts. Snapbacks. Available at hoodg.com. Get yours today.